Right, so when you're doing your testing on the picoscope, this is what your screen should look like. Currently, I have got my negative probe connected to the negative rail, and this is the reading that it's giving me. Down this side, we have millivolts, so it's showing me fluctuations of less than 1 millivolt. The top here, we've got these turned on. A is the probe I'm using. I'm not using B, that's turned off. If I turn it on, what you'll see is that a second set of readings come up on the right hand side. The readings on this side can have different scaling to the readings on this side. So this is in volts, but this is in millivolts, and you do need to keep an eye on that. If you need to test two things at once, brilliant, use it. If you don't, leave the other one off because it just reduces confusion. Across the top here, we've got a thing that will change how many seconds we've got running on our x-axis. That gives us a wide range of choices. Don't have it on too fast a speed, otherwise you actually won't be able to record the details that you want. We're not overly worried by the fact that there are slight fluctuations and variations here. The voltage setting is currently set to automatic, so it's currently it's decided it should be on 50 millivolts. When we attach a power supply to it, that will change. So I'm going to connect my probe to my positive rail, and we should, fingers crossed, see, there we go. A spike, we've got channel over range, and it really does need to go to 10 volts. That would make far more sense. There we go. And there is our positive voltage. So what I can do now is I can go down here and I can stop. I can then go print screen. And then hopefully, if this software will let me, I can go back to Publisher. So here I'm in Publisher, and I can literally copy and paste that into my Publisher document. I'm not going to worry about trimming it or anything now. I want to get all my testing done so I've finished the picoscope, and then I can work on other computers to get things tidied up later. So my second thing I'm going to be testing, so I need to press play. So I've actually got the circuit running. Second thing I need to test is my switch. So I'm going to move my probe into the switch rail, connect it. I shouldn't have any value at all. I've got 0 volts. And then I'm going to touch my switch. You will hear my motors running. You'll see that it's connected. And I want to do that again. And stop it. And then I can go print screen. Try and get my Publisher up. And paste that into there. And I'm going through every block. So my next one is to test my my potential divider. So I'll put my probe in there, press play, find, switch it on, it would help. There we go. Battery's going flat. And then find my LDR. And what I should be doing is I'm covering and uncovering the LDR. Not got a lot of variation in that, so I'm going to take that off 10 volts. It's not the best signal. I'm going to make it 5 volts because this signal is never going to go over 5 volts. And now when I cover and uncover my LDR, it's slightly more obvious. Actually, it never goes over 2. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, we can go to 2. And this just gives me bigger variations. And as you can see, it's an analog signal. So the level, I can hit any value depending on how close my hand is to the sensor. Could print screen that again. Excuse me. The next thing I'm going to test is, take that out of there. Oh, that doesn't help. Drop my probe. I'm going to test the voltage at the base of my transistor. Here's my transistor. Put my probe on. Press play. And then cover up my LDR. very, very limited fluctuations, but they are there. At that point, I would say probably we want it on less than 2 millivolts, 2 volts, we want on 1 volt. See if we can get a little bit more accuracy in our readings. And you see that basically we're busy swapping over the 0.7 volts that triggers the transistor. So you're basically doing every block. You need a measurement for your voltage out on each block, your voltage in on the next block, so that you can comment and make comparisons. And you need to show it when everything is working. That is the bulk of your initial testing. You do also need to do some current testing, but we'll talk about that in another video.